Pablo.
Lunchie.
Carlos.
And Axel.
Welcome to Quatro.
4 people.
4 opinions.
One topic.
And go.
I blame
It wasn't me this time.
the article. I blame
It
the
wasn't
article.
me.
What up, nibblers?
I nailed it.
I feel like I sprung it on you, Ax. Sorry
Take
about that.
heed. Take heed. Damn it. It's because I read what we're going to talk about and my
No
brain...
warning. There
My
was no
brain was
warning
like,
at all.
what the hell
What am I
just
doing?
read?
What am I doing? What do we got, Axe?
Oh, my God. All right.
Welcome, everybody.
All right.
Yes, welcome
So today we're doing Today I Learned. So in 1973, 2 players for the New York Yankees held a press conference to announce they were swapping families. Okay. Now, this is why my brain fried. Okay.
Context.
So
Is that like a wife swap thing?
yeah, okay, but listen.
Okay,
all right.
go on.
It is one of New York's all-time oddest sports sex scandals, and it came to light during spring training of 1973. That was when 2 Yankees pitchers, Fritz Peterson and Mike Kekich, who were 40% of the team's starting rotation, called a press conference to inform mind-boggled newsmen that they had traded families. This included wives, children, and pets.
Wow.
So it's not a wife swap, it's a husband swap.
It's an everything swap. Like what? Like the families just moved. So it
That's
says,
a total life swap.
I know. So it says here, right, in quotes, "Don't make anything sordid out of this," said the 31-year-old Peterson, a 20-game winner in 1970, who was then living with Kekich's wife, Suzanne, in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. The 27-year-old Kekish agreed, "Don't say this was wife swapping, because it wasn't. We didn't swap wives, we swapped lives." What do you think?
So
Here we go.
the question must be asked was it sexual at all?
I don't know.
Can we just assume it was for the
It has
argument
to
of
be.
this podcast?
That's what a life swap is,
Like,
right?
why would you?
Yeah, well, that's in your
And
life,
what was
and
it?
they
Do we
swap
know how
lives.
long it was?
Nah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You're asking the wrong question.
From what I've got to understand, that's it. They swap
Okay.
lives. That's it. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
this,
that's it.
This is the age-old clash, right?
¿Por qué?
This is primal instinct meets evolution. Okay?
Okay.
Primal instinct being to spread your seed.
Yeah.
Evolution being the need for stability.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm just like
What?
blown. I can't.
Yeah, man.
This has put spicing it up to another level. Dead set.
On both fronts.
But then, like, how do the kids deal?
I'd be down for that if it was like for a weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
Not for good though. Like, is because I'm not understanding.
Hang
Like,
on,
this is
how long did they swap for?
Forever. That's what they.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
Oh,
At least that's what I've read. Like,
what in
Wow.
Okay, let's assume.
I
Let's
just-
assume forever.
Okay, I might be the wrong person to wait.
the damn.
Right? I feel like it would be easier just to have like a like here's the argument for and against. I think it's a bad idea, right? Because like,
You're not down for life swapping.
well,
No.
would you swap your collection of sex dolls with somebody else who had a collection of sex dolls?
Well, that no, because then you're assuming that you've tainted your partner with like, I don't know, your biology, right?
I'm just saying, like, this is another way to look at it. Okay?
You know, because your partner can have a shower.
no, but like,
Sure,
I
I'm
just,
sure you can give the
I
old
get-
sex doll a scrub.
Not the same, man. Not the same.
no, look,
There
I
are
get
crevices.
it. I get what you're saying, but I
Good old
don't.
Dettol.
But like, what about the kids? What did they think?
No,
Yeah.
all right. So, like, I was trying to keep it light.
And the pets.
there you
No,
go.
let's stay on the sexual path for a minute.
Okay. Obviously, there must have been some kind of spark. But when the hell did this happen? Was it a mutual
okay, well,
moment? Was it a swingers
And
party that went wrong?
man.
Are you trading in a fucking seaworthy vessel for a sinking ship?
Forrest,
Yeah,
What's
someone
that?
must have got the better half of that deal,
Have
right?
to.
Yeah, but did they
Have
though?
to
I'm like,
have.
what if both men were useless and the other woman's like, maybe he'll be better?
yeah.
Yeah, but what about the
that's
women? Was one of the women better than the other?
I don't know.
See?
Yeah, it was
That's so
one like
messed up.
yeah.
Okay,
that's-
let's have a poll real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Down for partner swapping.
no.
No.
Not if I had kids and pets and stuff. No.
Forget the kids and
Okay,
pets.
so
No,
just
no.
That's a
partners.
no.
Look, I don't mind watching.
I'm a
can
hand
watch,
up type of fella right
But I
here.
don't know. I don't know if I'd
Put
actually
me down for
swap.
that shit. I just don't know about my wife. That's my current wife.
Oh, too funny. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think every person comes with
Danger.
stuff, like comes with troubles and problems. And like maybe you think you're swapping for something better, but what if you're picking up something even worse or
Yeah,
their
but
problems
I'm
are worse than the
What
ones
is
you have
the
at
core
home?
motivation behind the swap?
I'm
right?
not
That-
talking
I'm
about
so
permanence.
confused.
Yeah. You're
This
talking
is
about
bizarre.
one-off
I'm
swap.
talking about fling.
Nah, I don't know.
But once
I don't
again,
know.
there has to be easier way.
A life swap indefinitely?
That's
From what I
that
can
takes
see,
some
yeah.
serious
I
consideration.
don't even know what to say. Like,
And they were so like blasé about it. They're like, stop making a big deal about it. Like literally, they weren't bothered in the least. All of them were not bothered. So
That
was the
is
relationship
so
that
odd.
shit?
Was there an assessment done?
That's just
Like quality and innovations
did both
assessment.
the guys go, okay, let's compare mortgages?
That's what I'm saying.
Wives' propensity to violence.
That's what I'm saying. Was there like a
children's
swingers thing that
obedience
happened?
I think
levels.
boredom.
Boredom.
Yeah.
Incredible boredom.
Like,
And
we're
they're literally
so
swapping
successful,
lives
right? Like,
just to jazz it up a bit.
Maybe.
we're
Yeah.
making so much money on this top echelon of sport, and we've got anything we want. How do we entertain it? I've got it.
The thing is, like, the fact that everyone was so blasé about it. So, like, in my family, right, we had a bit of a scandal. So, my grandmother married her husband's sister's husband.
Oh, you lost
Yeah,
me
okay,
there.
that's
Yeah.
cool. I'm
So,
with you.
my mother's uncle became her stepdad. And
Right,
it
that cleared
split
it up
the
so much
entire
more.
family. Like it fully
We
split
need
the
to- we
family
need to
because
get-
it was like, yeah. So there was alcoholism on my grandfather's side of the family. So my grandpa, bless him, he was a darling, very queer man, married to a woman. He was an alcoholic, and then his sister was an alcoholic, and the two spouses were friends from young because they were in-laws, and they had always been friends, and then they all divorced, and then those two kind of got closer over the years with a shared history and shared trauma, and then one day my papa said, look, I need to let you know I've fallen in love with you, would you be with me? And she said yes, because they were divorced, they'd been single for a while, and they courted. It was so cute. They courted with chaperones for a couple of years, and she was in her 40s, and then they got married, but it still was this massive, almost like you don't mention it, like you don't say anything. And yet I've met so many families now with stories like that, with like illicit connections that shouldn't technically have happened, and yet they are genuinely in love and it works. So maybe this was just a genuine freak connection and that it worked.
I'm not discounting that at all. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a definite possibility. But just with your case there, was there actually a family connection between the two that got together?
No,
it wasn't.
they were in-laws.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And unfortunately, my papa, as a result of loving my his children turned on him everywhere. He lost everyone. It took a very long time for him to find his grandchildren again. And I actually found his grandchildren. I made friends with his grandson by accident, and we ended up hanging out. And I was like, you look like someone I know. And he was like, I know who you are. Robert's my grandfather. And I was like, what the hell? And I happened to get them all back together again in the 90s. But
That's serendipitous.
yeah,
eh?
massive. Yeah. The timing and the chance
So
of it
with
was
the amount
amazing.
of complications that came with, imagine the amount
That's
of
what I'm
complications
saying. Like, what happened to
that
these
would come up with an
kids?
entire life swap. That
that's
is
Are the
insanity.
kids now cousins? Like, are they all one big family, like a massive religious cult type family where there's multiple
They're probably
daddies and
Scientologists.
mummies?
Could be, yeah. I just want to put out a post-trigger warning. I realise that I may have narrowed my... I didn't intend to, but I talked about... I likened women to sex dolls. I didn't mean it like that. I just had time to reflect on what I
Oh,
said.
Lunchie, the pennies dropped. Bless you.
Lunchie's cogs were turning. And
Bless you, Lunchie.
I'm going to get cancelled.
I need to redeem myself.
Just for anyone who's listening, Lunchie is a real gentleman.
Yeah, man.
Classy chap.
Sometimes I say things.
I'm sorry.
The edit button doesn't sometimes go off at the time of dissemination of the words.
Oh, that's
I just
Good comeback, good
you
comeback.
would have to be very, very complacent and very you would have to completely nullify anything other than surface level connection to be capable to commit to that lifestyle, right? Because it's one person is very complex to kind of form then you got a couple of kids, assumably, pets, partners.
Yeah.
No.
It sounds like the men
That just sounds
moved.
like too much work.
like it must have been an absolute nightmare to just manage that, even financially.
What's the first
accounts,
conversation you have when
home
you
ownership.
okay, the deal's done. We swap. We go. I walk through the door to my new life.
Seriously,
For
boredom.
dinner. Like, what do we?
This
what should
is
we eat?
extreme boredom.
Yeah.
Your life is so boring
Yeah, must be.
that you literally have to go to the end of the universe to jazz it up.
Yeah,
like,
how
that's
weird
the-
are you at cleaning the dishes, right? Because then
How
you're like,
did the
where does this go?
conversation start? That's why, listen, I'm serious. That's why I think this is a swingers situation. I
Yeah.
reckon the 4 adults hooked up,
Yeah.
worked out,
It was-
hey, there's
they were
actually
playing
a little
Monopoly
bit of,
together.
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
the
little,
grass is greener over
yeah,
there.
they did strip chess or something.
Yeah.
I prefer your kids to mine.
Yeah, your kid's like,
I really like your dog, hey.
So that's the thing. But what if this goes further? What if this has been a long time affair and maybe the kids are all just each other's kids and no one knows whose is what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy families. You see, I don't know, man.
Here's the twist.
I don't know.
There
That's
it
not
is.
me. It's not me. And I just don't understand how blasé they were.
That's so cool, though.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe
That
they've
is
all
so
actually
cool.
been doing it for a long time. That's why they're like, get over it, everyone. We're okay with it.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
because
Like-
it's not last weekend, buddy. This is
Yeah.
But
That's
I
right.
wonder why, if that is the case, and we're pulling some long bows here, right? If that is the case, then why do they need to formalise a change?
they held a press conference. Look who I'm diddling.
See what I mean?
You know, like, look
Like,
what I
why
touched.
formalise it? I think it's an attention grab. Maybe
might
you're
have
right.
been,
and then the
of
actual
publicity.
execution was a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
The thing is, both men were very successful. They were at the heart of their careers.
Yeah, so there's probably no debt.
Nah.
No, there's probably not a financial component to this, really.
No,
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
not like
Yeah.
us everyday people. That
Yeah.
are going,
Yeah. Us
Pals,
losers.
pals, what are we
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
have
You
to
don't
do?
think that we're going to have to go through that extent to get people to know about us, do you?
Listen, I'm not
Hang
stopping
on, what are you
families.
willing to do for this podcast?
I'm not stopping families there.
No.
I like my family.
I got a hobo shack by the water. I'm good.
Look, you do have really nice dogs. I've got 6 cats if you're willing.
Yeah, no.
It'd be a bit weird with Carlos, though, right? If they swap-
I don't know if things to gain here,
You
mate.
and me could swap easily. We live similar lifestyles, you and I.
Yeah, true.
We could swap.
True.
Yeah. Don't. Let's
that
do
means
it.
you and I have to swap.
I wouldn't be able to say goodbye to my dogs. So there you go.
And
Like,
I wouldn't.
You see,
would
I
not be
couldn't-
able to
I
say
couldn't leave
goodbye
my
to
life.
fly pet,
how do these people do this?
Yeah. It kind of begs the question, how much did they love their family and their spouse to start with and their pets?
Boredom.
I reckon because of their
it's just
lifestyle,
extreme
I
boredom.
don't think they were home very much. When you consider
that's right.
they're playing
They didn't
all
know
the
them.
time, working all the time, away, and then, maybe, the wags, the wives and girlfriends, they often go along or they stay in hotels. That's what I'm saying. There was a
Yeah.
hanky-panky at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe they all share everything, the whole team. The New York
Oh.
Yankees, bro. The
Yeah.
Wankies.
Go baseball.
The New York Yankees. All right, so
Final
closing
opinion.
it off. Yeah, final opinions.
No, I can't say goodbye to my fire pit, so it's a no for me.
That's definitely a no for me.
I couldn't.
No.
Jazz would kill me, and I love my cats and my kids and my lady.
One weekend.
See
Next
ya.
time.
Oh, Pabs. Oh, my God. Yeah, no.
Very nice.
One-